Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the Jack's Passive Income channel. Now, before we do get into today's video, which is going to be our daily Wonderland time update, we're going to be just going over what's happening with time, the current price, everything that's happening in the crypto space right now, and my thoughts on the price of time and the market cap and whatnot, just like we do every other day. But guys, before we do get into the video, if you could make sure you subscribe down below and turn the notifications on. I've smashed through 7.8k subs. I appreciate everyone so much for helping this journey out. If you guys could smash the subscribe button and help us get to 10k subs, that would be awesome. And if you haven't already, follow me over on Twitter at JPKDefi. There's a link down below to that in the description. This is where I tweet everything that I'm doing in crypto, everything that I'm doing. You get these beautiful good morning and good night tweets here as well. So go ahead and follow me over here if you haven't already at JPKDefi. There's a link down below in the description. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and join our Discord group where we are talking about all things crypto, DAOs, non-crypto investments, and just general chit-chat, right, about life and the markets. There's over 1.3k people in here, so I appreciate everyone joining. If you guys need any support of anything, DM me over on Discord or Twitter. I'm more than happy to help you out. But without any further ado, let's jump into today's video. So, for some reason, we are on the wrong networks. Let me just switch this network here to Avalanche. So then the daily update for Wonderland time, it's not looking too healthy. Another day where it's not looking too healthy, and I'll explain my thoughts on it in just a second. But let's have a look then. The time price is currently set at $2,978. The market cap is currently set at $1.7 billion. The total value locked is 1.1 bill. And the treasury balance is currently set at $713 million. Now, looking over at the current market cap, right, or looking over at the price of time, if we look over the past 24 hours, you can kind of see what's happened, okay? We started off about $3,000. I was like, okay, cool. We're sort of hovering around the 3K level. We spiked all the way back up to 3.1. And then we've just had this massive drop-off this morning, actually. It's currently 11:30 here, but we've had this massive drop-off here from about $3,000 down to about 2.9K. Now, I think this will probably go back up to 3. I'm hoping it will anyway today, go back up to 3 grand. But it's just hovering around the $3,000 level, which but it doesn't look too good for time at the moment and everything that's going on. So again, you guys know the main reasons, right, for why this massive crash is happening. First of all, you've got massive liquidations for Wonderland time holders that are over leveraging like crazy, which, leverage is okay. If you guys are doing leveraging, just always make sure that you can that you're doing it sensibly. You're not over leveraging your position. By the way, before we get any further, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This would probably be the worst financial advice ever if it was. I'm just sharing my journey in crypto on a daily basis with these passive income sources. So Wonderland time, yeah, I mean, if we have a look at yesterday's time video, which, by the way, before I do get any further into this, I understand that this was a lot of clickbait, but you have to understand my point of view, okay? I was just trying to get across in this video that, yes, the Wonderland time price is down, but if you hold this for a year and the stats stay relatively similar, you can make a ridiculous amount of money in time right now, okay, over the next year or so. That's where I was kind of getting across. I understand those clickbait, and I understand some of you guys actually saying that. I do get it, and apologies for that outrageous clickbait on yesterday's video. But also, the YouTube algorithm works in the way that the YouTube algorithm does. And if I title this, this isn't technically a lie, right? Because it's going over exactly what I spoke about in how you can turn that into. But anyway, moving on, you can see the price time is relatively similar. I mean, it's down, another $100 today, just under $100. The total value locked is very similar. The market cap is also very similar, actually. And the backing per time here is 1,650, which is very similar again to yesterday's, and the runway days is pretty much identical. Treasury balance was sat at 721 mil, 713 mil. So what's actually happening is I don't think a lot of people are actually selling out of time right now. But by the market cap and by the total value locked over the past couple of days, it's been relatively similar, and I don't think a lot of people are selling. I think this is just all being affected by this price movement, which again is happening because it's just that time of year. Okay, it's that time of the year in the market. Plus, these DAOs are so new, so we don't have any data to go off with these DAOs, right? Because this is the first year that they've been around, so there's not too much data to go off of. But to be fair, this isn't looking too good for time today. It broke that $3,000 level and going below into the $2,000 mark, which is not looking too good. If we go and have a look, if you guys go to dexscreener.com and you just search for time, then you should be able to get a time mim, and this is a Wonderland time up against a stable coin. So you can kind of see Wonderland Time versus a stable coin. So you can kind of see, how things are performing in terms of the actual, stable coin price, right? So dollar value. So if we have a look, then you can kind of see where this drop off actually happened. It was here, right? It was trading above 3,000, then dropped all the way down to about 2.96. It's just hovering between this level right now. You can see these candles sort of backing onto each other, which doesn't look too, it doesn't look too promising, okay? But in my opinion, I am in this for the long run, okay? If I was in this for the long run and I like this project, which I personally do, then I'd be looking to buy at these very, very low levels. Because in the crypto market, as you guys know, buying in the low levels is where the money's made. Oh no, I don't know what's happened here. I've messed up this. But buying at the low levels and buying at, in the red days is where the money's made. Okay, it just is, right? So if we go into the maximum time frame, if you guys bought down here when it was, right, you guys bought up here, okay, and this is essentially what happened to a lot of people in crypto, right? A lot of people bought up here in 2017 when they thought, oh, this is rallying, this is it, it's going to the moon. And then it crashed again down for a while, and then we went back up, and then we went back down, and then we went all the way back up again. And guys, we can kind of see a similar thing happening in Wonderland, right? Where I'm not comparing Bitcoin to Wonderland, but what I'm saying is that a lot of people bought up here. I personally did, and now that it's crashing, everyone's screaming, "Oh no! Like I've lost my money. That's it. It's over. It's over." Everyone was screaming that for Bitcoin as well, or any other asset, right? For any other stock or any other crypto. It's just human nature. Everyone gets so, just so worried and so emotionally attached. But look, if you guys follow the first rule in investing, never invest money that you can't afford to lose, then this shouldn't phase you. These ridiculous drops should not phase you in the way that a lot of people are commenting right now. Because the thing that you need to do for these things, these are long-term plays. These are not get-rich-quick schemes, okay? Yes, you may see this 82,000% APY and think, oh, this is ridiculous. We're gonna get rich very soon. It's not like that. It's like you're earning 1.8% per day in time, and that's compounding over time, right? No pun intended. So when it gets to a point where this thing is extremely expensive again, you can then cash out your bags, or you can make a good amount of money potentially. So what I'm saying is these are long-term gains, right? These are long-term platforms which aren't to be jumped into one weekend and cashed out the next weekend. I mean, if you can time it correctly on some of these DAOs and you do that, like some of the more risky DAOs, then yes, fair play. But these legit, with good teams behind them, and we'll get onto Daniel in a second, but good teams behind them, these are all long-term plays. It's not looking too good for time at the moment. But look, if everything stays the same, the token price stays the same, we're still going to be only 1.3 mil, okay? We're still going to be only 1.3 mil. So it's like, just chill out. Just chill out and let the thing do its thing, okay? Let it do its thing. Anyway, moving on to Dan Yelly's Twitter then. Again, this guy's gaining thousands of followers per day. But discussed a great seed opportunity for Wonderland Time. Proposer coming in soon. I think I mean proposal there. And we on. Can I make a deal? Episode 1. Tetranode. Tetranode is very, very shout out to this guy. Tetranode is a very interesting guy in crypto. If you don't know, or if you've been in DeFi for a while, you should know Tetranode. So go and follow him on Twitter as well, and me at JBK DeFi, right? But yeah, if we go down, then you can see I'm balls deep longing, which is, I guess he's talking about Wonderland, right? It's his project, so it makes sense. But anyway, I do agree with him, right? If you guys are willing to buy up on these massive spikes, you should be willing to buy at these down spikes. It's just that every time that there's a massive price movement in this thing, in 2018, people were calling Bitcoin's a scam. Bitcoin's never going to go anywhere, blah, blah, blah. Right, well, the same thing is playing out with any asset, right? And the same thing's happening with time and whatnot, okay? But let's have a look here, okay? And I know that they're completely different things, right? And I know there's going to be a lot of pushback saying, oh, but Jack, Wonderland Time is literally money printing and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm not even going to respond to those because you get the analogy, all right? You get the analogy with what I'm trying to say there. If you copy trade VCs, your exit liquidity, they had a better deal than you. I agree. If you copy trade venture capitalists, yeah, I do agree there. Frogs are way more important than suits. Imagine if Bitcoin and Ethereum would have been eaten up by VCs. We would have no DeFi, no chance for financial freedom. That's true. I wonder if Daniele considers the communities he's built around Spell, Mim, Ice, Tine to be small investors who give nothing in return. Somehow he's managed. Okay, so he deleted that tweet, which, yeah, I don't know. 4 billion of Mim, UST and Mim coming for you. UST Mim, DGEM box strategy, which is interesting, guys. Go and have a look at Root2FI on Twitter. He's got some interesting threads about stablecoin farming and stuff, which I'm actually going to make very soon over the Christmas period. But yeah, so an interesting, not too much going on Daniel's Twitter. But guys, yeah, we're down about 4.3% today, which doesn't look too healthy. I mean, if we have a look at this maximum time frame, you can see this thing did drop. I don't think it'll actually show me here, but this thing did drop to about $2,000, 2.6K, I believe, over the past 7 days, actually. Yeah, so it did down here. So right now may be a good time to buy. If you believe in this asset long term, then right now could be a good time to buy. Now, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe down below and turn the notifications on. I'm sharing my daily update in this thing and what I think and how things are going on a day-to-day basis with Wonderland, and just sharing my passive income journey. So if you could subscribe down below, that would be awesome. Go ahead and follow me over on Twitter at JPKDefi. Guys, a link to that is in the description down below. And also, if you want to join a Discord server where we're hanging out, talking about all things crypto, DeFi, non-crypto investments, just general talk, then guys, the Discord is down below as well. There's about 1.3k people in here, so I appreciate all the support. But thanks for watching. Smash a like if you could to help the channel grow. We're so close to hitting 10k subs now. We're currently on 7.8, so I appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace.